I'm Salad and I saw Star Trek the original series Mirror Mirror. It is directed by Mark Daniels, written by Jerome Bixby, and if you haven't seen this episode, I will spoil it for you. The episode starts, we're following the USS Enterprise. We have Kirk. He's trying to talk to these guys. Hey, can I have some of your crystals, man? I just want some crystal. And they're like, nah, man, we know the destructive power of your people in the past. We don't want to give you any crystal because you're going to use it wrong. And we have some ethical concerns, right? Totally fair. I like how James T. Kirk handles this. He's like, all right, well, you don't want to give your crystal to us. I completely understand. You know, I think that I should instead let you know that I won't force it upon you. Even though you mentioned, oh, you could just force it from us, take it from us, like forcefully. And he's like, nah, man, I'm just gonna let you decide. I'm gonna prove it to you that we're good people. And I really like that. And then they use the transporter, and then, there's a problem with the transporter. And it's like, what's going on here? They go blipping out of existence. Hard connection. It seems to me that there's some magnetic storm. Magnets, how do they work? I don't know, but it affects this storm. The storm affects them, and you know what happens during the storm? They go to a alternate universe. There's a landing party. A landing party of 4. We got Kirk, we got Scott, we got Bones, and we got Ahura. Freaking space bug in here. Anyway, they're chilling. You know what's interesting? Spock has a goatee in this universe. I like immediately how during this look at this parallel universe, it shows mostly the bad parallel universe versus the good parallel universe. The only time that the episode really shows what the counterparts are doing, it just is like, oh, well, question, I wonder what they're doing, and then it shows like what they're doing, right? So I like immediately Spock has a goatee and he's like, oh, something's wrong, some malfunction has occurred. Hey, would you like to punish this man who caused this malfunction? And what's interesting is these guys immediately notice that Kirk is acting strange, but they don't exactly know how to quantify it at the very beginning. Spock is like, logic, facts and logic, what's up? You're not being all murdery and such. What's up with that? You're acting weird. Can you go to sick bay, please? You know the Empire rules, right? And I like Kirk's ability to adapt to a situation. Is like, yes, I understand. Stand by. They're beaming up after trying to negotiate and getting these crystals from these dudes, and the bad dudes would want to destroy this planet. And I feel kind of conflicted because I know that Kirk just promised that he wouldn't destroy them, which is, very sad. I wouldn't want them to be destroyed. I hope they don't get destroyed. I just love these guys. They're so peaceful. They didn't do anything wrong. And let's just destroy them because they're not compliant. And Kirk has to sit there and be like, wait. Hold on, wait. Have a chill pill. No, we're not doing anything, dude. Stop trying to force me to do things, okay? Everyone keeps questioning, what are you doing? Don't you want to be more violent? Isn't that just weird? And I'm like, your cover's blown. What are you gonna do, Kirk? Let's just go to my quarters. You dismiss your quarters. Okay, I go to my quarters. Kirk goes to his quarters. You know what says his quarters? There's a chick in the bed. And this chick has like a 2-piece. There's like a midriff showing. It's quite interesting. I'm like, ooh, she's a sexy lady. The captain's sleeping with chicks? I know Kirk would not sleep with a chick, but this bad opposite parallel universe, weird wacky universe, is going to be subject to the bad things that Kirk would do. If he was a bad person, he would sleep with people, because he has that charm, man. He has that charm. all the ladies want to listen to him because he's so charmful. What's fascinating is we have the people that came up through the transporter, the landing party. Hey, Kirk, I'm Kirk, and I'm going to order people to go to sickbay. The people that were with me, let's go to sickbay. Let's all talk in private. Let's discuss what's happening. This is weird. Parallel universes, fascinating, interesting stuff. And I'm just like, you know, I like that. They're going to try to do a little bit of a sneak around. They're trying to figure out how to escape. They gotta, you know, use the transporter. I like this strategy. First, it's established that Sulu, whenever the captain or Spock are gone, the Sulu will just hit on Aurora. Someone please comment how to pronounce her name so I can remember phonetically forever how to pronounce her name. Names are hard, okay? Names are really hard. I hope you understand. I like that she notices that Sulu will just flirt with her, and so whenever we need to distract Sulu from the fact that somebody's using the transporter thing, maybe let's have a little bit of a flirt. Hey, you were supposed to come back. That's how the game works. You go back, you come back, and then you have a little bit of a chat, and we're like, it's a little bit teasy thing. Why didn't you come back? And then Sulu gets all hands on, and I'm like, ooh, that's a little bit uncomfortable. I'm a little bit uncomfortable. But also, whenever somebody defies an order, they have to go through this agony chamber, and hey, do you want to go through this, the chamber? I forget what it's called, but the word, it's like conspicuous, and it's like, yeah, it could be innocent. And then it's actually terrifying. It produces agonizing pain, and I don't like that. I don't want to produce agonizing pain to people. And Kirk doesn't like seeing that. He's like, okay, we're done. No more agony chamber, please, for these people. I don't like that idea whatsoever. So I like that. And they're all trying to like get in together, and then Scotty and McCoy have to go down to the engine room and rig the power to the transporter room. So it's just the four of them evenly spread. And then what's fun is we have this device in Kirk's room that can just instantly kill someone, which is OP as heckity heck. But also what's interesting is that this chick knows about this instant kill machine. How familiar is she with the captain? This is incredibly familiarity, or maybe she snooped around. She seems the type to snoop around. This seems like the universe of a woman that would snoop around and look for things that the captain has, and this is one of them. It's an instant kill device. And we have Spock in this universe, and he's trying to be like, hey, actually, I want you to maybe you should comply, or else I'm going to be forced to kill you, and if I don't kill you, then I'm going to be killed. We have orders from Starfleet. You have to go against, you have to kill these aliens, and there's like a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's a fun thing going on. Okay, we have, finally, Scotty has rigged the power to the machine, to the transporter, and we're just waiting on McCoy, right? And then McCoy is mind melded with Spock, and here's a fun detail, right? So I remember earlier in the series, I think it was like last season or something, mind melting is very intimate for Vulcans. So the fact that Spock in this universe will just flat out try to extract information using this intimate mind melting technique is evil. It's incredibly evil. It feels uncomfortable, and he's doing that to McCoy to get some information. And then he goes and takes McCoy to the transporter room. After this chick is like, oh, I'll let me go. I want to come with you. And it's like, no, stop that. We're waiting on a person. I want to come with you. There's an extra spot there. No, there's somebody coming. And then Spock comes and is like, okay, you get out of here. You get in the transporter now. Go. I like that in the nice, good world, and we have the bad counterparts in the good world, they were very demanding. They were very much like, I want my ship. It's my ship. My ship. Very ego-driven. Very prideful. Very grabby. Just wants to grab everything. Everything's mine. The captain. I do like how they were confined to a specific area. And what's funny is that, oh man, James T. Kirk, this bad version, he just hurls a bunch of insults at Spock. He's like, "You little half-breed, haha, you're untrusty half-breed, ha, you corrupted with human blood." And then Spock's just like, fascinating, interesting. And then once they have them in the transporter and they switch them up and they have the transporter thing happen and they're all switched up and all nice, hey, they're all good now. I like how Spock was immediately able to tell that something was off and this is not the captain, and this is how he was able to tell. It is easier for civilized men to act like barbarians than it does barbarians to act like civilized men. And I like that. I really like that. That's the end of the episode. I like this one. Whoop! It's a good one. I like it. Woohoo! I enjoyed it. I like this one because the end is pretty neat. I like seeing Spock with a goatee. I like seeing the evil techniques. I like seeing if Star Trek and Star Wars happened, like a Star Wars Empire kind of character or organization or something like that occurred in Star Trek. What would it look like? It would look like this alternate universe. It would be terrifying and I wouldn't want to live in it, but yet it looks like it exists. And also makes me think that if fighting is so allowed, I feel like, what type of organization, authority, power do you have to have in order to have such an advanced civilization going through the stars and still run on fear? I just think that there must be it must be like a dictatorship or something within the bad world, and then within the good world it must be some like globalist socialist organization, because that's the only people who can go to Star Trek. You gotta have like a bunch of people come to an agreement that they want to build stuff. And you know, you have Elon Musk. He's a person. He's a rich man. But you know, he's one person with a rich man, and you can only do so much. You have to have, if you want to have like Star Trek, you gotta have like everybody on board, and like not everybody's on board. And it seems, yes, it's fiction. Yes, 100% fiction. It's an idealized world. It's an interesting thought experiment, and it's a fun experience to live through vicariously through a television screen. Seems interesting. I like this episode a lot. This gives me a little bit of a think. I like it. Spock is cool with the goatee. You gotta let me know. Spock, yay or nay with the goatee? Let me know in the comments below. I gotta give this episode, it's a solid like 8 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. The platform really likes that. If you want a fast track movie review, you can do that for $20. Redeem us at patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you'd like to help support the daily grindiness of all them daily movie reviews, go to the link tree, find the way you can help support the daily Find the way you can help support the daily grindiness of all them daily movie reviews, so you can go here. And until next time, I'm in salad sauce. See you later, my sour croutons and bacon bits. Pew! Beam me up!